Servus and welcome back to the 2024 Austrian National Championships presented by Discmania. Today I'm not joined by Leon anymore. I'm joined by Søren, the TD of this year's Austrian Nationals.
Hello, welcome everybody to the final round of the 2024 National Championships. Here out of Seefeld, Tyrol near Innsbruck. Part 2, round 2, final round. We have the current leader Lorenz Schaurhofer with a total score of -4, followed by Flo, Leon and Stanislaus with a +1, so 5-stroke lead. Flo, let's see how you're doing, how the rest of the card is doing. The same card as yesterday. Here, first one, Stani Amann with a rating of 1003. The weather will be better than on this coverage, less rain today, right?
Yeah, we used the same funny intros like in round 1 because they were too good to not reuse.
For sure.
But as you can see, the rain is coming down really hard here, and in round 2 we definitely had way better conditions.
Yeah, maybe we see this also on the scores, but let's see how you're doing. Third one on the tee is yourself with a rating of 998 in total, and the last one will be then Leon with
Leon, he's dropped quite a bit since last year. I think his all-time high was 1013, and his skill set is definitely that high, if not even higher. But some recent putting struggles and other issues on the course have led to this drop in rating, but he definitely has the skill set to put a very strong round together and maybe take this event down. So hole 1 is immediately a very long hole. You can warm up your arm on these 2 long shots. You want to get to the end of the soccer field and then maybe have a long shot for the birdie. It's approximately a 90 to 100 meter approach for most people that make it to the corner of the field.
Yeah, first on the tee is Lorenz with a total score of -4, leader of the whole tournament. Let's see how he's doing. I mean, as you said, the first shot is pretty much wide open, but you have to cross the entire soccer field in best case and through from one edge to the other edge. Let's see how he's doing.
Yeah, and he is doing the prime mistake right here. He's pulling it a bit too far right, and with this open field, it's pretty hard to control where exactly your discs land because you have no indicators.
Yeah, a little bit too much on the right side because there is a fence protecting the second shot a little bit, and so best landing position is a little bit more to the left. Let's see how you're doing. Which disc you're throwing?
A Photon. It's one of Juhani Vainio's Tour Series discs, and those came out slightly domey. The usual stock run is very flat and very overstable, but those are just perfect.
Yeah, I mean, as the shot is a little bit higher than Lorenz's shot, a little bit more airspace between the disc and the soccer field, but it ended up pretty well, I think. Third one on the tee is Leon. Let's see. Yesterday he made a big mistake with a very overstable adder throw going OB short left. Let's see if he can correct.
I believe he's going with an enforcer, and he's still going very overstable, but less overstable than yesterday. And he almost makes the same mistake. But
yeah, big skip as well, but a little bit farther right from the tee, so he is inbounds today. Last one, Stani. Sponsored by Discmania, and this hole 1 is also presented by Discmania, so let's see if this hole fits his strategy and his shot from the tee.
Maybe the hole is even a bit easier for Stani if he gets 2 good shots, because it's closer to his maximum distance. At least the first one is.
Okay.
So he can really pump one on his first. That's kind of pinched on the right side though.
Yeah.
But sometimes what I wanted to say is sometimes it's good to have a close to 100% shot than a 70 to 80% shot.
Okay.
Because then you don't have to tone down, but you still can't throw with touch. That's what we had to do. So
Okay,
that's
yeah.
why I went with the high stall line, to be able to throw 100%, but on a higher line where the disc loses steam more quickly.
Yeah, while we're seeing Leon's shot right just outside circle 1, and but in a better position than yesterday, because yesterday first shot was OB, second shot was OB, and then he had to throw.
Though that one looked very similar to the one yesterday.
Yeah.
It almost went long again, but he had a better angle for the skip towards the green. And Stani going left again. So it reminds me so much of yesterday.
Yeah.
He doesn't go B this time, but Leon almost making the same mistake, Stani almost making the same mistake, but both landing safe this time
Yeah,
around.
I mean, hole 1 is a hard one. If you're looking at the scores in general, in the MPO scores, it's a hard one. You have a perfect position for your approach shot. Inside circle, I think, maybe 7-8 meters from the pin.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, and Lawrence.
It's like a natural OB over there.
Yeah, yeah. But very smart play, because pitching out and accepting, okay, I can do a hero shot, but maybe it's going OB, and then I have a bogey for sure, and now he plays on par, but very, very smart decision from him. Especially because he's in the lead, yeah.
Leaves himself a circle 2 putt, but still very smart decision on his part, even though the approach wasn't perfect. He has really matured in that regard. He can swallow the pill and make the smart play by now.
Yeah. Stani with the long putt cannot connect to the chains, but yeah, the reputt should be work.
We've seen a few good long bits from him last round.
Mm-hmm.
And Leon,
a little bit too low. For Stani, I would say Stani is one of the best circle 2 putters in Austria. Is that right? What I heard? He can connect a lot of putts. While Leon, Lawrence, yes, from circle 2, great putt, very good start into the round, saving the par from circle 2.
That must be a good confidence boost after a few missed putts yesterday.
Yeah,
he wasn't feeling too sure. And the
and
nerves got me there.
Yeah. But I mean, you played very safe for par, tap and par. Not the worst result on this hole, because we had just one birdie, just one birdie. The second round, it's from Georg Grubner from St. Pölten. Only birdie on this hole, so second in total, most difficult hole.
That really surprised me. I thought that more people would maybe use the second landing zone, the island where the FPO basket is, to lay up, but many people must have had very big mistakes on this hole to let it even so high.
Yeah, hole 2, 103 meters, a lot of downhill, and it plays more like an 80 meters putter or mid-range shot, OB behind where the asphalt is, and inside the circle on the left there is a little bit of slope, so you have to put it in the bullseye in best case. Lawrence here with the backhand, wide and high.
I'm really starting to believe that this is the best play.
Yeah.
When I designed the hole last year for the Unicorn Open,
okay,
I thought only about the sidearm line. The backhand line was there as well, obviously, but I thought with the slope it wouldn't be too good. And with the sidearm you kind of fade into the hillside. Even if I make a mistake like this, I still fade toward the basket and have an uphill putt from down there. Though all of these guys were throwing backhands, and Leon also
looking good, very high, but it comes down.
Yeah.
And almost bullseye. Yeah, great shot, Leon. Very nice. Reading the angle of the slope, reading the wind properly, and very beautiful.
Right, you got all of those aspects to consider. Maybe these guys are just too good. Oh, yeah, okay, Stani doesn't.
Yeah, this is the thing, maybe why you decided for going with the forehand, right? Because if you're throwing the backhand too high, then you ended up there. I mean, almost the same spot as Stani is now with the backhand. Low ceiling putt. Circle 2, cannot connect. I think you're the next one, but...
Yeah. And well, I'm still almost inside the circle. A pretty long uphill putt. Looked shorter than it was. And I just float my glitch past the chains.
But I mean, from down there, the benefit is you can run the putt for sure, because nothing can really happen, and you have a very safe re-putt for par in this case. Oh no, Lawrence. After the confidence putt on hole 1, there is the first mistake, but I mean, it's par, but getting the birdie like Leon did is would be great for him to extend his lead.
And I was a bit scared of the at the start of the round, because Leon had a good long run and then parked this for birdie, so he looked all set and ready to go.
Yeah.
Also in the commentary before the round, he was very confident, had good insights. Yeah, well, he looks ready to go.
I mean, Leon can catch up Lawrence by 1 stroke, so but you're all still in the mix, and also the chase card is still in the mix, because some people on the chase card started with a +2 after round 1, so just 1 stroke back behind 3 of you. Yeah, everything can happen.
I'd say more than 10 people are in the run for the podium.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that. So, this par 3, I overdid this one a bit. For the Unicorn Open, it was a fine par 4. We played it just like the women as a par 4. But if you really want to play it as a par 3 and want the top people in the field to birdie, in this case the distance isn't even an issue. We see Leon not really hitting the line well,
yeah,
and that's really required to play this hole well. You have to get the nose straight on a pushing flex line that comes back at the right time at the end.
Yeah, actually pretty much like this. I mean,
this
let's see how it's turning out. Disc is flying and flying and flying, and oh wow, maybe just in the relief area, so maybe a little bit unfortunate, but this is actually the best shot you can have on this hole.
Right, and this is the mistake I made in the course design. I put the basket up on this hill because, well, the position is nice, right?
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
And for another hole, it would maybe be the right position.
Yeah.
But for this long hole, people end up, like me, probably 20-30 meters away when they throw a really good shot, and then they don't run the putt.
Yeah, because it's scary, because it's on the top of the small hill. But you did a very good shot as well. Let's see how Stani is going. Yeah, there comes a turn. Not coming back, but still in the mix. I mean, hole 3 is very tough. I mean, 158 meters, slightly downhill. Let's see what look Leon has.
He has to scramble from the back there a bit. There's a tree that fell down next to the basket.
Oh wow!
And he didn't want to give this a run. He wanted to lay up, but he just floated it over the tree, and then it's hard to get it down again early enough to land on the hill and not past it.
Okay, Stani with an approach or layup, I think. He didn't run it. You did the layup as well, I think. Was it intentional?
Yeah,
I think so.
Fully intentional.
Yeah, and let's see what Lawrence. He has to take the relief. Unfortunate, but smart play as well. He's in a good position.
And he's really come to terms with not being the best putter. I don't know if this mindset is good long term, but certainly for the tournament, for the state you're in. Yeah, and Stani is very sure about his putt. Yeah. He's one of the most confident putters in Austria. And it might help Lawrence short term, like in a tournament, that he says, well, I'm not...
Oh, right side, inside circle putt miss.
Yeah,
Not a
Leon
good.
also has some putting struggles like Lawrence, and
Yeah.
he changes shorter putts to these weird little Anheuser putts with a lot of spin that are very fast as well.
Okay.
He just wants it to get to the basket and into the chains as fast as possible.
Yeah.
No room for error.
Yeah, but I mean,
Those compensations, they can work short term. As I said, this mindset of Lawrence that he says, well, I just play very conservative right now, or Leon changing his putt just for that. But long term, they must find a different solution, I think.
yeah, hole 4, par 3, 84 meters up the hill. Basket is sitting on a tree stump. Not too difficult, but you have to throw your line. It's a pretty straight shot with a fade in the end. Let's see how these guys are doing. Yeah, come back. Oh, nice. Helping. The branches help Lawrence here in this case, and he actually parked the hole. Pretty good shot, yeah. Let's see you. Higher throw.
I really thought I corrected my mistake from yesterday, but I end up in a very similar spot.
Yes, yeah, it looks so. Let's see how Stani is going. Beautiful camera position. Let's see where the disc is flying. Oh!
And he hits the top band.
He hits the top band. Nice. Nice throw from him.
I mean, you don't want to come in that hot, because there are bushes behind the basket, and I know this is a very hot debate if you should have like big bushes or branches inside the circle.
Yeah.
I think you can have them if they have a purpose. Like here, you really don't want to go long. Leon does it perfectly. Speed control, comes in soft, lands next to the basket. And here you really want to come in short. That's the mistake you can make if you don't park the hole. If you go over the left line, you also have the window to exit.
Oh, not a good putt again. So second putt inside circle from Leon Miss. Stani, as you said, very obstructed.
Yeah, he was complaining about that. It's definitely a hot debate and different opinions on that. And well, he got the bad part of that right now.
Lawrence with a tap and birdie. Great shot from him.
Yeah, clawing one back. That's great. So, only birdie on the card.
Yeah,
Impressive.
only birdie on the card. Yeah. So after 4 holes from the beginning, Flo, Leon and Stani, same score. Lawrence -1 for the rounds, so 6-stroke lead. It will be hard.
And the scores shifted already so much. Hole 5, we had a few issues, but I talked about that last time. We have very long grass in the first part of the fairway, and you can't really do a run-up. The only person who would probably be happy about that would be Simon Lisotte, who said in a podcast that he wants no run-up areas or stuff like that to force players to develop their skills more. So maybe club up, take a faster driver, throw it standstill. People will have to do that here. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I would have had the grass short if possible, but well, we work with what we get.
Yeah.
And
thanks to the spotters, disc were found. So thank you, guys, for spotting all day. Round 1 in heavy rain and round 2 in slightly better conditions. So first off the tee, the birdie from the last hole. Lawrence with a wide shot coming back, and it's, I mean, in the middle of the fairway. High grass fairway.
He makes it to the end of the high grass, so that's good. And he played a full power hyzer, so long on that one angle. I play a hyzer flip just to go as far as he did.
Yeah, I mean, for the first shot, especially for you 4 guys, it's a complete power shot. There is actually no big mistake you can do hanging it out on the right side wide and then let the disc come back.
Though I saw some people turning it over and going OB on the right side as well.
Yeah, okay.
You see the wooden posts on the right side. On the left side of them are orange flags. They mark the OB on this side. And this field on the left, the brown field on the left, is also OB. So you have a wide fairway down there, but because you throw from so far uphill, it gets pretty narrow if you get the disc gliding too much.
Yeah, I mean, know your discs. That's the most important part of this hole, because then you can work with them and have them safe in the fairway, as you 4 guys did. Stani, shortest one. I mean, from the 4 of you, he's the shortest thrower, so that's fine. He's... Oh, wow.
We didn't see that.
Oh,
we didn't
wow.
see that it was that close.
Okay, super close, but good reaction from the disc. He was going for the small island where the basket is on. Leon with his power, a little bit more basic approach shot. Oh,
Using the backstop.
using the backstop, yes.
Behind this fence is also OB.
Yeah.
You got that island green up there, and the fence really protects some shots from going out of bounds. And well, Leon, I think he wouldn't have gone OB probably, but still got a little tap from the fence.
Okay, Lawrence, beautiful upshot. No stress. Very nice shot.
And I'm far enough to be able to do a run-up. But maybe I should have done a standstill, because... Whoa, I got lucky there.
Ooh, even more lucky than Leon did. Or was.
I needed the fence. I definitely
yes,
needed
for
the
sure.
fence.
Yeah, otherwise you were OB. Stani can take the 1 meter from the OB line. And yeah, you see with the flag there is some wind on the course, so you have to consider it while putting. Let's see how he's doing. Oh no, right side. Chains.
Yeah, I think those were perfect conditions to play disc golf. Just enough wind to have to think about it.
Ooh.
And Lawrence thought too much, apparently.
Yeah, the putting struggles again. Unfortunate for him to extend the lead.
Or to give one away.
Or to give, yeah.
Oh, that's nasty. That's the worst miss you can have. I hate those so much.
Yeah.
You think they are in, not the perfect putt, but you see them in the basket already, and then they scoot out.
Oh, wow, you're taking the only birdie on this hole after those actually 3 very good approach shots. I mean, even Stani could have had a birdie. Yeah, but...
Yeah, it was a good attempt from Stani.
Yeah.
Circle's edge.
Yeah, circle's edge. It's... They can go in, but sometimes they don't, and it's okay. But for the other 2 guys, not the best situation.
From top competition to the new players, from supporting women to funding new courses, PDGA Europe is much more than competition. Visit pdga.com/join and grow the sport.
All right, coming back to hole 6 after the commercial break. Hole 6, pretty straightforward, 100-meter par 3 over the wooden fence into the gap. Basket is sitting right at the end of this gap. After the basket goes uphill, so pretty straight shot, almost an ace hole, because you can go for it. There cannot happen anything after.
You just try to hit the line perfectly, and
Yeah.
if it goes in, you're very lucky.
You're celebrating.
Yeah. Nothing much that can happen. You can really pump it in there, like I'm doing with my tempo.
Nice shot, branches, okay. Some branches, but still in the mix for birdie. Still birdie luck. Very nice shot. Let's see. Oh, Lawrence with a sidearm.
That was Oh, that was a bad shank.
Yeah.
But I get what he wanted to do. Some people just like hitting gaps more on sidearm. And since this is such a straight shot, a sidearm fits the line as well.
Of course, yeah. Oh, Stani, this looks...
Oh. No, it's there.
Yeah, great. Okay. So, at the other side of the gap. Oh no.
What an early
The
release.
frustration is on.
Yeah, Leon is a very calm and reflected guy usually. Off the course, a lot of people could learn from him. But then sometimes when things aren't going his way, he still
nice roll
can't
back.
keep his cool on the course.
Yeah. I mean, with those putts at the last 2 holes, I mean, they were birdie looks for sure. And then this drop out of the basket. Yeah, but sometimes this is disc golf. It happens, and you have to.
But once you open the floodgates, it doesn't stop.
Yeah. Nice putt, connecting second birdie.
And that was the first real putt I had to make this round, except hole 1 and hole 1 I missed. So I was really pumped, as you could see, to get this one dead center, just as Leon. And that's the putting stroke he's looking for.
Yes. Right in the center of the basket, connecting chains, saving the par. And now you can go on to the next holes. Stani, easy birdie, almost tap in. And Lawrence with the par as well. So 2 birdies on this hole 6, 2 pars. I mean, with this course, everybody's still in the mix, I would say.
Yeah, at least for the podium. Lawrence still has a good lead, so let's see if he can protect it. He might not be birdieing, but hole 7, your first drive ideally lands just behind where the drone just flew by, just around the curve, and then you have a very, very tight flex sidearm line to get to the pin, or you just play a backhand hyzer into this landing zone where the drone just stopped, and have a long putt from circle's edge.
Yeah. Let's see how you're doing. Flo, you're first on the tee after 2 birdies on the past holes. Sidearm play, I think sidearm play. If you have the sidearm, this is the play, right?
I didn't quite pull through there, but it was fine. I'm up on the hillside.
Yeah.
First round I hit this inner tree on the left side and kicked right. I got a bogey that round, so I corrected on that mistake. Stani, just a backhand layup play. For people who don't want to throw the sidearm, that's totally viable. Not the best for birdie, but very safe.
Yeah. If you play for birdie, you have to have a really good sidearm flex shot.
As I said,
maybe
he
like
can
this one?
A bit far, but that should be fine.
Yeah, manageable for him.
Bit lower.
Leon with the low shot, but still in the middle of the fairway. I think the conditions from yesterday's rain are still muddy, especially on hole 7 in the middle of the fairway. Water was flowing down or running down the hill, and
that's the backhand hyzer I talked about.
Yeah.
See, he gets himself a long putt, and that's fine. You don't need more. Stani could do the same, though he is a bit pinched up on the hillside.
Yeah, a little bit tighter line. Not the perfect footing, so let's see how he's doing.
Yeah, that's what I thought before he threw it.
Yeah.
Just can't get it around the corner. A sidearm flex would have been the better play here too. And I tried to play a flip up line with my Virus, a very understable driver.
Yeah, but it never flipped up, right?
It flipped up almost too straight, but I just didn't hit it perfectly.
Oh, Lawrence with a good line, just a little bit too low, but
very makeable putt.
Yeah, doable putt for 5 to 6 meters maximum. Stani now with a very obstructed approach through the branches or around. He decided to go just through the branches and lays it bullseye's edge. You just, I think this looks like a layup, right? Yeah. No real look.
But I thought about running.
Yeah, you did.
I really thought about running it. That's why I had the glitch in hand. I decided to stay with it for the layup.
Leon cannot connect, unfortunate. But this was a different putting style.
Sometimes he goes to the straddle putt when he doesn't feel safe.
Okay.
At least on the longer ones.
Oh.
And that straddle putt didn't help Lawrence at all.
No.
At least he has an open putt to come back, but a very low ceiling.
No chainers and second reputt mistake. So 3-putter, I think.
Yeah, it's birdie to bogey, the classic.
Yeah, unfortunate for him. But as you said before, Lawrence weakest part of the game is the putting, and
his drives are so good.
Yes.
Look, now he bogeys, so he's par for the round. So
yeah,
he's still playing par with all of those missed putts.
Yeah.
That means his driving is exceptional.
Yeah. While we're going to hole 8, 93 meter par 3 downhill. You can go for this side-on flex route where the drone's flying, or the backhand straight shot. The basket is not on the right side where we see it there because of the heavy rains. We have to move it down the hill. It's now a little bit better even for the backhand hyzer line. Yeah, let's see how you're doing.
I would have really liked to see a side-on flex through that gap that I'm throwing through. I'm hanging it out a bit too wide, just not making the gap.
Yeah.
I'm in the guardian tree line, but I have a look.
Stani with
a very similar shot to yesterday.
Yeah, almost the same position to yesterday. Yeah, correct.
Just a bit closer to the basket. He's at the edge of the tree line instead of just behind it.
Yeah. Leon, oh no.
Squares up the tree.
No. It's up and down round for Leon. Some good shots, some bad shots. Hope he can get back.
Lawrence got a forward kick here.
Oh wow.
And makes it to just outside the circle.
Yeah.
13 meters maybe. Yeah, we hoped that it didn't end up in somewhere in the woods, and then it was just outside the circle.
Yeah. Ooh, similar position to Stani's first shot, but now Lawrence for the birdie. Beautiful.
See, and when his mind isn't an issue, like with this backstop,
yeah,
he easily makes those putts. For so many years he was so strong mentally, because he was sure that he wouldn't just make everything, and that's what his putt looked like.
Yeah,
all the time back then.
Beautiful birdie. Leon cannot connect the par. Save. You also did the birdie. Great shot.
Yeah, a bit obstructed with those small trees. Had to pull my arm a bit higher, but oh, more pump.
Stani, you're discussing about
right.
if you can move the tree.
I remember this situation.
Yeah.
Stani wasn't sure if it really was behind the slide, but oh, no chainers.
Deja vu from yesterday, because I think yesterday same position and almost the same putt. So
yeah,
back-to-back birdies for him on this hole 8. Very great. And Leon
for the bogey.
For the bogey, yeah.
The gimme. Oh,
yeah.
But that looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this very, very sharp Anheuser putt that he does. I really want to know why he went to that. I get that you want to change your putt when it's not working. But I have to ask him about specifically why he chose this technique.
This technique, yeah.
So hole 9, you have very, very tight side-on flex line and a fade out at the end. Most people play the flex line, but ideally you would want something to turn and then just fade back, because the first tree on the right just after the tee blocks that flex a bit.
Looks great.
And I did it just like I envisioned. I never threw a better shot here.
Wow, this is parked. So keeping up the momentum, aiming for the first position.
Still some
Stani.
ways to go.
Yeah.
Stani not willing to go to the backhand, to sidearm. But this looked good. If it went through, he would have probably had a circus edge look. Now he has a deep circle 2 look.
Yeah. Lawrence. Ooh, it sneaked through.
Ah, now I know how that happened. It looked like he was in the middle of the woods, but then someone clapped up there. So yeah, so that's how it happened. But he went a bit long. He got a very, very fast skip.
Leon with the short tree hit. I think it was.
Doesn't it a throw in this time to
just pitch it up,
scramble for the par?
Yeah,
hopefully.
But this looks manageable for him. Stani with the long circle 2 putt. Maybe he can find something. Oh no, last guardian tree.
But maybe that was good anyway, because it was a bit high. Might have floated to circle's edge.
Lawrence.
Good bit.
Yeah.
Looked solid. Okay.
Yeah, oh no, not again. Again, right side chains. Maybe we can already say not his day after the first 9 holes.
Another right side miss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a theme for those two.
Yeah, too many misses on the right side. Stani secures the par. Going -2 after 9 holes for the round. You did -4.
Yeah.
With another birdie. Great one.
That's a very good pace. -4 is a good round overall, but being -4 after the front 9, that's better than I expected.
All right. That's it for the front 9. We still have a lead from Lawrence, but Flo is chasing.
Lucian Duzzi is sneaking up, trying to get back onto the podium after he was up there last year.
Yeah.
He came in 2nd last year.
Nice.
And, well, let's see if he can do it.
Let's see what the back 9 is going to. Thank you guys, and see you on the back 9.
Ciao.